If you're a heating air machine technician, how should you react when your homeowner or business owner says, I want to get a second opinion? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento. All right, so I had a technician call me about a month ago and he goes, hey, Scott, I was working on a system and man, this thing was messed up. And it took me about 2 hours to figure out what was going on. And I thought I had good rapport with the homeowner and I thought they trusted me. And then at the end they go, hey, we want to get a second opinion. You know, what happened? I was like, oh, you know what? There's actually a couple things that went down here. And so first, let's just point out the obvious. There are some scumbags in the industry that lie, cheat, and steal. So there's that like, wait a minute, is this guy telling me the truth? And this is why you should not make things up and you shouldn't recommend and say, hey, here's things that need to be changed when they don't. So like first, tell the truth, right? You don't have to make anything up in the industry. You don't have to lie. Second, parts are freaking expensive. And so, you know, if you talk to homeowners, they think that the average repair is going to be like $300. By the time that you take a dispatch fee and you add in like one capacitor, you're easily over $300, $400, $500 in a lot of states and a lot of cities, just because of how much it costs to get a truck out there, to keep that truck stocked, to keep a technician. Most homeowners don't know that a lot of these companies poach good technicians during the beginning of the summer and then let a lot of them go at the end of summer. And it's not really their problem, but it raises the price because that cost of acquisition of that technician goes up. Third, it could be because you did build too much rapport. And there are times where it's like, okay, it's easier to say, hey, let's not do this because they may feel like you took advantage of them. And so you have to be aware that like there's multiple reasons that somebody says, hey, that, you know, I'm going to get other opinions and I'm going to talk to other people and see what's going on. But be aware, like you can induce this. And part of it's just natural industry stuff. And part of it's just like, hey, I'm going to talk to other people. And this right here is why you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. So you're like, Scott, what do I do? You do nothing, right? Somebody says, hey, I'm going to get a second opinion. Instead of freaking out and looking at it like rejection, look like, okay, I stand by my work. I can think of a time where I went out to a house and I spent a lot of time, you know, the homeowner had a lot of problems and had a lot of companies go out there and they couldn't make heads or tails of what was going on. So it took me a long time to diagnose what was going on. And I came up with like a whole laundry list of things. And in their mind, a whole bunch of companies have been in front of me and they shouldn't have a laundry list. And so I come down with here's what's going on. And they're like, this is insane. We've had all these companies come out here. There's no way that there could be that much wrong. So they called 5 companies. And between the 5 companies, and you piece together everything they said, my diagnosis was actually correct. And they called and they said, hey, Scott, man, you spent a lot of time here. And this is what it felt like. It felt like you were building a ticket. They didn't say it this way. It felt like you were building a ticket. And so we wanted to make sure that what you were saying was accurate. And we had 5 companies come behind you. 5! We've had 5 companies come behind you. And it took piecing together everything that they said to prove that you were right. And so the thing is, you don't react to this. Somebody wants to get second, third, fourth, fifth opinion, let them, right? Hey, do really good work. Do a really solid diagnosis and none of this matters. The problem is, there are companies out there, there are technicians out there that push and sell anything and everything, even though they don't need it. I can think of a time, I live in Sacramento. Next town over as you head west is West Sacramento. I'm in West Sacramento. I see a 2-story house with a cap on top of a package unit, and there's a rooftop unit, okay? No trees within 100 yards of this house in any direction, and it's got a cap on it to keep stuff out of the unit. That's a waste of money for the consumer. That's an absolute waste of money for things that somebody was going to get an extra spiff, and so they went to the homeowner and said, you need this garbage can lid that goes on top of an air conditioner. There's no way that should have been done, right? That's shenanigans, and you don't need to do it. So how do you have this conversation? One, you don't react to it. Homeowner, business owner comes to you and says, hey, I really feel like I need to get a second opinion. Cool, stand by my work, right? You got questions, give me a call. Everything's noted on the invoice. Everything's been written down, all the stats, all the specs. Do what you got to do, right? If you got questions, let me know. If there's something I could do to help you, that's how you respond to it. The problem is when I've ridden with technicians and they're like, hey, I want to push this to the edge and I really want to set a lead for a new system, or I really want to get parts, they start making stuff up that isn't true. Well, you do that, you're going to get caught. At some point, you're going to have to pay the piper, and it's not going to be good. And if this person really wants to go to social media and light the company up and light you up, there's a chance that it's going to happen. So my advice to you, do the right thing. There's no reason to ever make anything up, especially, let's just say, there's no reason to ever make anything up, okay? If your homeowner or your business owner wants to get a second opinion, just treat it like they're saying, hey, can I get fries with that? Just treat it like they're saying, hey, can I get some extra salt on that? Just treat it like them saying, hey, can I get a bigger Coke or a bigger Pepsi or a bigger Dr. Pepper? I don't know what you like. But the minute that you freak out because you've spent time, energy, and effort, what you're going to do is you're going to raise red flags. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.